And good evening, everyone. I am, of course, everyone's favorite, loyal, most wonderful, bestest squirrel, DJ Squirrel. We're having a wonderful show tonight. We also have everyone's favorite white pony, Rarity.
Shut up, all of you.
Also have everyone's favorite brown pony, Zai.
Hello.
Hey.
I thought he was a Tanuki.
Oh, look at my icon, man.
Sometimes he's a pony, sometimes he's a tanuki. He can't make up his
He's
mind.
a rat. Yes, he's a raccoon.
I'm a pony.
He's probably just a changeling who's very bored.
No.
Tanukis are changelings.
Oh,
They are.
actually, you have a point.
We also have Cutie. Oh God.
Oh, here we go again.
The kazoo returns.
And we also have everyone's
What?
Can't think of anything.
Think very carefully.
He absolutely has
everyone's
no
Favorite inspector.
There we go, Clue Pony. Sherlock.
Hey, I'm a brown pony too, so how come I'm not the favorite?
Well, because everyone likes Zai a little bit more.
Oh, how lovely.
Discrimination.
Relax, honey. You got me on your side.
We also have everyone's favorite Japanese pony, because I can't remember what the actual name is for it.
Kidding.
Kitten!
Kiden, that's it. Kiden. Tenkei.
Hi.
Who is trying to keep the sound of the hammers over her head quiet.
Yes. She's got some Hammer Brothers hammering away above her.
That must be a hell of a headache.
And of course, everyone's favorite yellow pony who's not Fluttershy, Fanny.
Oh, great.
Well, it depends on who you ask. So a lot of people don't like the yellow one, and I'm not talking about Fanny.
Blasphemy!
Well,
Even
Shirley,
my boyfriend loves Fluttershy.
Shirley, you're fired.
Hey, I'm just speaking on behalf of others who have made their statement. You know, Greg just does not like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have to say it's very rare to find people who don't like her, because even my boyfriend loves her.
10.
It's it. Tenkei said you didn't.
Sorry, what?
Or we're asking
Exactly.
opinions on Fluttershy.
I think it's safe to say that I need to keep my mouth shut because we all know she's not my personal favorite.
Well, she's not my personal favorite
Doesn't
either.
mean you
but
don't have to hate. Doesn't mean you hate her.
No, but
She's
I don't
adorable.
have kind things to say about her.
Ironic.
Oh God! I need to lie down.
You've broken cute.
So lie down.
And remember,
Why don't we talk about something real quick right now while I'm trying to recover?
Cute.
and remember what's his name who called her the cheesy gordita.
The cheesy
What does
gordita.
that mean?
Easy Gordita, oh god.
Hey, what are you
Yeah,
gonna say?
basically it's on the menu. It's not gonna do anything to hurt you, but you're going to feel like crap if you eat it.
You're killing Cutie! Hurry!
Cutie, you're fired.
Seriously, I can't remember his name since he hasn't been a part of the fandom in years. He's a major Trixie fanboy though.
You mean your twin?
No, I am
It's like the
much
opposite
better
of me.
looking than this guy.
Anyway,
He always wears that beret.
And that's him being modest.
He always wears that beret. At least his pony does.
we've
The
got,
kind you find in a secondhand store?
we've got a
Seriously?
little,
Good
No one-
response. Good response.
we've got a little bit of news for you all.
Oh,
Yay.
Our usual news pony is not here again.
But first of all, I'm going to talk about a couple cons that will be coming up.
Yay. Because convention says
I'm
season
thinking
is
Starry
upon
had
us.
her laptop give out on her.
Sorry, was
Anyway, we have
She
a couple,
burned it.
Ah, yes. But yes, we have a couple conventions coming up. We have one one happening in October, which ironically is happening the same weekend as Nightmare Nights.
Brilliant idea.
Catch-A-Lots KC is basically Midwest Brony Fest Reborn.
wait.
But
They're bringing it back.
bringing it back, but it's using the old staff before the
Oh,
new
so-
staff came in.
Before they came in, bankrupted it.
Yes.
And then before they came in and fucked it all up. Great.
Yes.
Oh, good. So
Where's it going to happen at?
It's happening at the Doubletree Hotel. So it's one of the Hilton hotels. It's actually really
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
I've been in a Doubletree. They are
Is
lovely.
it-
And they give you a free cookie.
Is it in Kansas City?
Yes, it'll be in Kansas City.
Which one?
Missouri or Kansas?
I think Kansas because it's in the Overland Park side.
Oh, okay.
Also, the
but,
nice side of it.
but it will be October 27th through the 29th. I will not be able to be there for the 29th, but I will be there the 27th and halfway through the 28th because I got a flight to go to Florida that weekend. Yay! So I'm going to be very tired that Saturday.
Yep.
But I will be there running the beats. My friend Marcus, who's an actual professional DJ, will also be there running the beats. So we'll just kind of be playing off each other a little bit, and just kind of see how things go. Already we have White Dove, who's going to be one of the guests there, which completely took me by surprise. I thought she
Really?
stopped doing all the pony stuff.
Wait, really?
Especially given what happened last time.
Yeah. So apparently
Who
that's
does
one of the
this?
guests.
That's-
And then
No,
the other.
no A-listers yet.
No
It's
A-listers
too
yet.
early.
I will be kind of surprised if we have any A-listers because considering that the con just literally formed like 2 months ago.
You never know. Peter New may just come by just on a whim for a taco or something. Like, hey, sure, I'll talk.
But at least there won't be any tornadoes at that time of year.
No,
Or
thankfully.
things burning down.
Yeah. Also, another convention will be popping up next year around this time, June 1st and 2nd. High Roller Pony Con in Las Vegas will be
AKA
happening.
Las Pegasus, the rising of the
Pegasus.
Phoenix.
What?
Yes.
They decided that they're going to bring that back.
This is someone
Hold
else.
on. This is
someone
something different.
else.
This
is
is
from the guy
going
who
to be.
ran.
This is going to be held at the D.
What?
Yes, that's what
At
it's
the-
called.
This
Of
hotel is
course,
called
at
the
the
D.
The
Oh
D.
my god.
D. And the
Oh,
ticket
give them the
prices.
D.
It's only going to be 2 days. It's not going to be a 3-day convention.
Aw.
Oh.
But what's nice about it is that the tickets are cheap. It's only $40 for just the straight passes.
Oh,
And
that's not bad.
$70 gets you a VIP dinner.
Ooh.
With the tickets.
Ooh.
Oh, I know where this place is. Okay.
Have you been there?
And I've never stayed because it's not on the strip. It's on crap. What's that?
It's on the crap.
It's on the crack.
It's on Fremont Street. It's on the classic Vegas walk. I've never stayed in a hotel on Fremont Street, but I have seen it. It's right next to the big, television screen that's on the walk. And when I say the giant television screen, I mean like the pseudo tunnel that's made up of a television screen.
Oh yeah, that.
So yeah, this is cool. I'll definitely tell my friends here. We'll probably go and hit it up if it's a good weekend. We can make it.
But yes, it'll be June 1st and 2nd of next year.
Sweet. I think we can make that.
Let's see.
I found out Jaffa went to MCM.
I
I'm
may
sad
have-
But yeah, it's unlikely to be the same people since those people
No.
fled for Mexico the second they got all the money.
It's not the same people. It is actually being ran by my friend John, who used to run Kansas City's convention, and his friend Jeff, who I kind of know, but I'm going to be just kind of eyeing things in the background as best I can so that everything goes correctly.
But you will be going?
Yeah, I'll be going.
Yay.
Depending on my family's situation at that point, I may consider talking my mom into letting me go to that. Especially if
So
she
this
knows
is-
you guys are going to be waiting.
There's the Canterlot KC site. I'm trying to get the other site to come up.
High Roller PonyCon,
Yeah,
huh?
High Roller
That's
Pony-
quite a name.
If I can just.
It is too bad. It is too bad that Las Pegasus, the name has been tainted because that's
Yeah.
the name of the city in the show.
And
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
it
but
is.
but it's also really just a giant like Chuck E. Cheese or a Dave and Buster's or something like that.
Well, what did you expect it was going to be for fucking?
I know,
Black chicken hookers.
and frankly, it was probably
There it
the
is.
best
Found
way they could have possibly done it. But it kind of makes me wonder if we're just gonna converge on like a Dave and Buster's or the hotel's arcade and just take that over.
But yeah, there's the site for the High Roller Pony Convention one. But yeah, $40 gets you general admission, plus a custom poker chip. $60 gets you. Oh, you can get the dinner, the VIP dinner for $60. I'm sorry, that's nice.
Oh, so less.
$75 gets you all that plus a sponsor poster.
Ooh.
Ooh, sponsor poster.
Yeah, so these prices are really nice.
They're very generous. Better than
yes.
Brody.
$250, you get that plus a badge and the lanyard and priority queue for panels and autographs and a badge pickup and t-shirt. Okay, I'm gonna skip down to the most expensive one just to see.
Jeez.
Do they have any?
the $2,500 package.
Who has that much to spare?
Oh,
it
a lot
is
of people
Vegas,
do.
So
Somebody dropped nearly $3 or $4 grand at Las Pegasus.
There was a
How
guy at BronyCon a couple years back. Remember, I think you were with me, Sam, when that happened. We were
Who?
like
Who?
around.
Are you
not here.
talking? Or like
Ten isn't here.
1010's not
too much
here.
about it.
Ten's not
technician.
here. I think you were with me, Rarity. when that
Ten's only
happened.
kind of here because her connection sucks.
You're talking about. You're talking about the
Your
auction.
tech dude.
Yeah, was it the auction? No, wait. Was it the
Yeah,
auction or was it?
there was an. No, wait. I don't think I was with you per se then.
Mm,
But there was an auction up there for a poster of the first season signed by everyone that sold for $1,500.
Oh no! This wasn't that. This was something else. We were. I think I was at like the closing ceremonies or something like that when a guy came up and was a complete dick to everyone because he wanted to like save a bunch of seats, and security wouldn't let him. And he was just going on about how he spent $2,000 for all this stuff.
Perks, huh?
Yeah, for all these perks and whatever. But yeah, anyway, the $2,500 package, you get full convention access, a private tour of behind the scenes. You get a choice of the dinner or seating with VIPs. You get private vendor hall access, hotel accommodations, airfare from any major U.S. city, private limousine pickup and transport, private lunch with the con chairs, personal badge delivery, personalized engraved metal sponsor badge with OC's cutie mark,
Nice.
diamond level sponsored lanyard, limited edition t-shirt, welcome package of treats, custom made 18-inch plush, complete,
Of the cons
OC.
Royal Flush.
yeah, custom art of your OC and Royal Flush, autographed art of Royal Flush, VIP meet and greets, 5 autograph vouchers, pure 9
That should be
999.
.999. So almost
pure
100% pure.
almost 100% pure silver commemorative coin, name dropping convention book, personal con chair thank you, add-on for one additional guest, family member, or friend,
Or a special sun pony.
or special sun pony. Wow, gonna get laid
You get-
tonight.
Well, here's the add. No, I think what it says is the add-on for all of that is another $500 for them.
Mhm.
Yeah. But that's kind of weird, though. I kind of wonder what they would be able to do for, like, if, say, I did that. I live a 5-hour drive from Las Vegas, and I would not drive down to Phoenix to catch a flight to there just so I could pick up a limousine.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I can negotiate, like, a little bit more if I got rid of the limousine pickup.
Talk to whoever's the chair.
Well,
I'm sure they'd be
It might be
willing
willing to drop
to.
$2,500 on this thing.
Maybe.
well, I totally know who the chair is, so.
Well, yeah, you do.
I'm gonna have to talk. If you guys decide to go to that high roller thing, I'm gonna have to talk my mom into saving up $2,000 just to get all that crap, but not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, depends on what you're gonna get for a job here, Fanny. But I'm going.
Yeah.
Like I said, I live 5 hours away. I'm going.
Well, you can pre-reg right now if you want to, I think.
No.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Can I?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Technically.
You can.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah, I am too.
I do. Also, their OC is freaking adorable.
It
She's
is.
like, she kind of looks like Blackjack or whatever his name is from Fallout Equestria. Huh? I heard somebody shout.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
Oh, and the other rumor about this convention, because I know John's been wanting to do this for a very, very long time, but I don't know for sure if this is going to happen. But
What's that?
there is going to be a rumor going. There's a rumor going around that there will be an 18+ artist gallery.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
Why? You may want to get a table.
I don't know if Zai can justify spending the money it would take to get from London to fucking Las Vegas for 2 days.
Yeah.
To be fair, like NSFW pays pretty well, but like I haven't done it in ages, properly.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to that. And of course, I don't know what time that's going to be, but they're going to be doing that plus a little. Plus, if I'm running the music booth, I'll be playing a little bit more explicit music anyway. So.
Oh, so just fucking swear words, basically.
Yeah.
On the show.
So a lot of I don't know.
Anyways, cons.
Yes, that's enough for the cons. We can go to the regular news now.
Who's doing the news this time?
not it.
Not it!
Right.
Fine, I'll do news. Alright. Up first, our first little bit of news. MLP finally wins a Leo Award.
Hey!
They finally did it.
What is that?
It's basically like a daytime any. Where it got the best sound and animation for 28 pranks later.
Ooh,
Really?
Yep.
Or 28 pranks later, the
That's a-
zombie parody.
Yeah.
That's an odd episode.
Well-
Sound and animation.
Not
Okay.
not a heartwarming tale. No, 28
Well,
pranks later.
actually, speaking of Heartwarming Tale, I think Heartwarming Tale got not that award, but next up is musical score on June 3rd, where Daniel Ingram and Caleb Chan are nominated for their work on A Heartwarming Tale. So it got nominated. We just don't know it yet because that still has to happen.
Yeah, by the way, the Leo Awards are the awards for British Columbia Film and Television.
Yeah.
So it's
So
basically
Canadian.
the
So
Canadian. The Canadian.
It's not just Canadian, it is provincial.
Yeah. But it's kind of like their version of the Emmys.
Yeah.
Or the BAFTAs, or...
Yeah.
SAG.
Or whatever Australia does.
the Bernies.
Bernie's. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because, Aussie corn.
You just want to keep on our good side.
Up next, important news.
Keep on her good side until she shows up and starts cuting up the place.
Up next, important news about the incoming hiatus that will be happening.
The next couple weeks, right? We've only got a few more episodes left.
We've got, let's see, hang on. Let me check my calendar. We've
And most
got
everyone else has already seen them.
tomorrow, next week, the week after, and then the 24th through the 8th is going to be the 3 EQG shorts. And then after that will be the mid-season hiatus, which
Mitch.
No MLP in sight.
Until after September, I think,
So,
because
yeah.
that's when.
Well, it says here that we may not be getting new episodes till August. But it might be September. Who knows?
Well, I was about to say it should be after September because that's when the movie is.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Give them a nice big gap in time to give the ponies time to go and do the movie shenanigans, and then they return with the rest of the season.
And then more EQG stuff will be happening in the future. These will also be more shorts.
Oh, they've
Basically
improved for
just
more.
little tiny shorts, not any kind of like full length movie going on. Mainly
Well,
just to
they
get
always
VAs.
they said it was going. That's what it's going to devolve into.
Yeah.
It's not from movies to shorts.
Yeah, just mainly just give the VAs a break from all the work they've been having to do. Also, Princess Skystar, what? Oh,
Who?
Princess Sky, the movie, the sea.
The princess in the movie.
Yeah. Brushbowl appears at Target in the U.S.
That's quick.
Shooby-Doo.
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 I find that so funny that her name is Skystar and she's the princess of the sea ponies.
Shouldn't it be
Yeah.
Seastar?
Yeah.
It's
Starfish.
not better than Aquamare.
It's starfish.
That's just what everyone's calling her anyway, so
Oh, really?
Does she communicate with fish?
of course she communicates with fish.
And
Oh,
is
the
she-
sea
and
ponies
is she
in the language
lamest-
of Shooby-Doo.
And is she the lamest of all the princesses?
Yes.
Absolutely the lamest.
I'm sorry, Aquaman. There's no amount of you being a Dothraki, the actor who played the Dothraki king, that will make you cool.
I don't know. Injustice certainly tried to do that.
Yeah, and they failed.
I'm just glad that they got that the DCEU seems to be picking up the slack in diversity among its cast. But I'm sorry. It's gonna take a lot more than Wonder Woman kicking ass in movies to redeem the DC and its storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, again, doesn't matter how badass they try and make Aquaman, that it's just not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
Not gonna work even if he's a fucking Dothraki.
man.
It's Dothraki King under the sea, man.
I mean, there's a
Yes, he
reason why
looks
the Marvels.
magnificent, but
There's a reason why the Marvel universe hasn't done anything with the Submariner since one of the video games. No one thinks the King of Atlantis is a cool superhero.
no, he could be a decent villain, but only a side villain.
Yeah.
So unless he's gonna go and threaten to drown New York City, I don't think we're gonna go see the Submariner for a while.
So that's why I'm saying, sorry, Princess Skystar. I kind of just feel like
Shooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Shooby-Doo.
If you can manage to actually be more badass than both the Submariner and Aquaman, I will be impressed. That way, the ponies will officially be cooler than Marvel and DC.
Excuse me.
You're welcome.
Up next, the Starlight and Twilight DVD announced way back in February has officially hit stores and Amazon for sale.
Wait,
Actually-
Starlight. Oh, you mean just the compilation of
Yeah,
their
compilation DVD.
compilation of their?
Oh, we thought you meant the sex tape. She said she deleted that!
Where's
Well-
Trixie when you need her on this one?
Walmart's played porn on their TVs before, so.
Oh, yes.
And I actually kind of like the case because it's all sparkly.
I actually can imagine if there was a sex tape Starlight that Trixie would make sure she got at least a copy of it.
Also, for anyone that lives in Taiwan, aka none of us here, they're holding
AKA
another.
what? You cut off.
AKA none of us here.
Oh. Okay.
Taiwan is holding another friendship run. They will probably have a whole bunch of event-specific merchandise, plushies, medallions. Let's see. Let me click this link with all the stuff that they had the previous year. Come on, load. Oh, yes. Here's what last year's was. Ooh, those are actually really cool, honestly. Those are cool medals. Wow, why can't we have stuff like this? Except for those gross mascots, no.
Are they just really horrible versions of our
They're pretty bad.
pony girl?
There's last year's. That Rainbow Dash doesn't look right.
Dash doesn't look right in anything. What are you expecting?
That Rainbow
Hey,
Dash
that's
looks a
mean.
little weird.
Hang on, I'm trying to
Just
find
a
it.
little.
Oh, there they are. They're the full body things. Okay.
Yeah.
They honestly, you know what they look like? They look like the official brushables that you get, that you can get, like the official plushies that you can get with the brushable mains.
Yeah. Those friendship medals are actually really cool.
Whoa.
Those are really
That
neat.
sounded like it hurt.
Mm.
Nope. That was actually satisfying.
6
And-
kilometer finisher, 4 kilometers. I'm not sure what the silver one is. They didn't turn it over to show.
And lastly, anybody here a Linkin Park fan? Or
Yeah.
used to be a Linkin Park fan?
No.
Apparently, Linkin Park's Mike Shinoda tweeted about ponies.
Who?
Oh my god.
Yay, another celebrity.
Oh god, the fuck did he say?
Someone created an animatic of a ponified version of the song Invisible, which I haven't heard. And it looks like Mike Shinoda from the band itself took notice. And
What did he say?
Hang on, I'm looking at it.
What'd he
I've known this
say?
for years, but making it a PSA. Too many people have not been enlightened. Hashtag Lincoln Ponies. And then someone below him says, "You're usually the last to know about 97% of things involving your band."
Oh, wow! That's a burn.
Oh, so
Burn!
weird.
What? I missed that.
Burn!
You have to link it.
Here's the link to all the tweets. If I can find the right. There it is. There's
I was have
that.
to stop playing. I was have to stop playing those fighting heads and get on this.
But
Speaking
yeah.
of pony celebrities, I guess we're going to have to. I guess it's going to be either after the mid-season hiatus or the season ender to get the William Shatner pony. I was honestly expecting.
I'm going to call it now. He's going to be the voice of AJ's dad. That is my prediction. That is my prediction.
I could see that because remember William Shatner's last foray into television as an actor was a television series based on dad jokes.
Oh, God.
Man, that's weird. What has happened to Linkin Park? This is bizarre. It's weird. They're so much more subdued. It's like they kind of like
They got older.
they went up. They crested. They had to hit their peak with Minutes to Midnight, and now they're just kind of like in that downward slope.
Well, they're doing better than like Green Day.
True.
They're doing better than a lot of the bands from the 90s there, Squirrel.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, 20 years can change people.
Yeah, it can.
It didn't change AC/DC or Guns N' Roses.
Hang on, there is
Why
one
did that
thing.
make me laugh so hard?
Well, the only
Oh.
one downside to AC/DC is when they put the leader of Guns N' Roses on the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Well, that's because
Brian Johnson was.
Brian Johnson. I think
I don't know if it was a medical procedure or something over his voice. Which is kind of odd because he admits that his only vocal warm up is, and I quote, "Woo-wee!" and off he goes.
I was about to bring up Guns N' Roses and say that, well, the only thing that changed about Guns N' Roses is that Axl got that.
Well,
yeah, that's funny that he won't
Axl
stop talking
is
about that.
pretty much Axl is pretty much the band at this point. I don't know how anyone who is with them in their heyday can stick around with.
That's
that
true. They
personality.
kicked out a ton of people.
I don't know if it's so much kicked out as voluntarily left.
Well, they kicked out Izzy.
Especially in Slash's case.
Yeah. Well, they kicked out Izzy back in the day.
Okay.
I remember a comedian making a joke out of it. Izzy Stradlin kicked out of Guns N' Roses. Now I want to know, what the fuck do you have to do to get kicked out of Guns N' Roses?
We're gonna do
What kind of fucked up shit do you have to do to get Axl and Slash to say, you know what, get the fuck out, Izzy. You just went too far.
We're gonna do a quick music break, guys. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
so we can talk about something other than actual musicians.
Because what the hell are we? Some sort of radio show?
I know, right?
So we'll be back soon to discuss Steven Universe probably for a little bit. And
I have not seen anything
I know
new.
you're gonna have to mute yourself.
Me too.
And I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we won't talk about SU. I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Anyway, this is Celestia Radio on Treetime, all pony all the time, except when it's what the hell Izzy Stradlin did to get kicked out of Guns N' Roses.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Or
And they just heard that. All right, way to go.
I did too.
Good
All I
job.
heard was selfish whore. Well,
What do you expect?
Which
You said it after he got to 1, so...
Selfish Shore, which one? Big Mac,
I
Sugar
can't
Bell,
respond.
or Trixie?
Or Featherbang.
All of them.
finger.
Wait,
QD.
you mean
Why
Feather
is Trixie being brought into this?
Because you want everything and you want it now.
I don't
Because
know if that's being a selfish whore. That's being
I
selfish.
don't want Big Mac.
Are you sure?
Every pony else seems to.
Why not? They did a ship of even him with his own family.
we could call your ship the Big Show.
No,
It's
No!
a big show.
no. Please do not reference a 52-year-old.
So, for those of you who are wondering, we were just discussing last week's episode again and how, honestly,
Single
kind
thing
of.
you guys finish.
Repeat.
Oh dear.
Say that again.
I don't know if you can.
I think we just got attacked by the lag.
No.
I cannot really hear what you guys are saying. Yeah, I can't hear
Awkward.
anything.
Awkward.
Well, we're not
Awkward.
exactly talking.
Awkward. Let's talk about something.
Yeah. Anyway, we were just discussing last week's episode, and again, how it's like very odd. I mean, I didn't mind the episode. I thought it was cute, but it's the crackiest of all crack ships I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What, Mac and Sugar Bell?
Yeah, they've never met. At least Mac and Cheerilee and Mac and Marble have actually spent time with each other. We don't get to see them spend time with each other on screen. All we know is that
I don't think it's safe for work.
I was like, all we know is that the only thing we get on their first meeting is he was probably delivering apples to the town, saw a pretty chick, massive horse boner.
Yep, pretty much. Because I'll be honest, Sugar Bell is adorable as fuck.
Well,
She seems to be very popular.
to explain, I think what they're going to do to explain how those two fell in love is, I've noticed a recent trend with the comics. Like, the recent comic is a connecting story to that animal enclosure that Fluttershy wanted to build. It's basically what happened to all the animals as that whole scenario was playing out. Basically, Angel takes charge and tries to keep the animals under control in Fluttershy's house while the enclosure is being built. And they're continuing the trend with the next comic with Pinkie Pie in Discord's dimension, because Discord wants to invite Fluttershy to his dimension, to make it cozy for her. I don't know.
He wants to make sure it's safe for ponies. Wrong pony to pick!
Yeah, kind of.
Don't get the other dimension bending, fourth wall breaking character to help you figure out if the one who cannot see the fourth wall and who's terrified of her own shadow is going to enjoy being in your nightmare zoo.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe the next comic will, the comic after the Discord one, maybe that one will feature Big Mac and Sugar Bell, how their relationship came to be. I don't know. Who knows?
Again, it doesn't seem that complicated. He went up there, delivered apples, saw a pretty chick.
I imagine.
Boing.
I imagine it being like the main six over there hanging out, and then Sugar, they're talking to them, and then they're just like, "Oh yeah, we need to get some like proper shipment routes in." And AJ's like, "Hey, we have a farm. We can just send Big Mac over some shipments."
And then hook up.
Yeah, that's probably exactly how it ended up happening.
Who knows?
But again,
what will I do with all these apples?
It's probably less like considering it's Big Mac. It's probably less like, "Oh hey, she's hot boying." It's probably more like, "Oh, that looks like a really nice pony. I kind of want to talk to her," kind of thing.
Here's the thing. What I'm complaining about is that with Cheerilee and with Marble, we got some interaction between the two of them that could build up to a relationship. With Sugar Bell and Mac, they already were infatuated with each other. So it's just kind of like, okay.
There was nothing.
And I'm still kind of wondering, because I'm like, Mac, I love you to death. You're a great guy, but you have no game, brother.
No.
He got no game. He seriously.
So I'm just
got
kind of like, what did he do to get Sugar Bell to fall for him? Is it just the fact that he's huge and strong and his name is Big Mac?
Big Hoss.
Their personality probably just clicked. I don't know.
Well, he is. A lot of people call him Handsome Pony, so.
All I can say is, for those of you who complain about Jack and Ashi's relationship being fucking rushed in the final season of Samurai Jack, I point to this. This is like the most relationship ever. This is like we're almost at the finish line and we weren't there for the fucking race. We're just like, how did we get here?
Exactly.
I'm going to say this. Even though I didn't get to watch the final season of Samurai Jack, I have seen major spoilers for it. I've read it. I've read through all the synopses. That had a whole season, 10 whole fucking episodes to build up to that romance. In fact, so you had the time to build up to it. It doesn't sound rushed to me. It sounds like, no, this was a thing that genuinely happened. She had an arc where she was a villain. She had a redemption arc, and then they realized, oh, we kind of dig each other, and then, oh god, we are soulmates.
Yep.
And that seems like a normal progression in a type of story when you have an enemies to lovers plot.
Insert Dean Martin's "Everybody Loves Somebody Sometimes."
Worst version of the song, though. Anyway, but yeah, with Big Mac and Sugar Bell, I mean, again, it's cute. I don't mind the ship. I just would have loved to see the build-up. I would have loved to see like the proper interactions instead of Big Mac trying to fight over Sugar Bell with feather bangs.
That would have been an interesting episode. Even if they did a montage of him, getting to know her and all that stuff, and then lead up to that moment when they do kind of get together. That would have been nice. But yeah, I agree. For what it was, and as I said last week, for what it was cute. Letting your ship sail.
Yeah.
It just could have been done better.
And and for all those people out there who are saying, "Thank God because I didn't want cousins fucking," they're not cousins.
They're not cousins. They're not even. They're not
blood.
Or at least they're distant cousins, anyway.
Here's how it is.
It doesn't matter.
In family trees, when you are twice removed, that means you're only related by marriage. And if your fourth cousin's twice removed, that's essentially just saying you are family in technicality.
You have family that's family with your family, who's family with your family.
Yeah, I mean, again,
we have a term in the South called my kin's kin. That's essentially what that is. It's my kinfolk's kinfolk.
Like
Oh,
friend of a
we're
friend
out
of a
there
friend.
in them woods, cousin fucking.
Shut up, Trey.
Shut your damn mouth.
I'm sorry.
You're
But-
from Florida.
but-
You're technically
but the
not
fact is-
even Southern.
But the
I
fact
couldn't
is-
resist.
The fact is that it was the way they're related is a fourth cousin twice removed married a pie of the Apples married a pie family member. Even if that can be verified, that would make them seventh or ninth cousins. There's literally no way that they're genetically compatible with each other to create quote incest.
Mm-hmm.
Let
Not
the
to
cute
mention-
shy- let the cute shy
Hell,
cousins
Rarity
be
is more
together.
closely related to Blue Blood than the pies are to the apples. Let's just put it that way.
Not to
Why are you
mention
bringing me
that-
into this?
Because we can.
Because unicorns.
Also, when you go
Why are you bringing
and-
Trixie's cousin into this? Ugh.
And here's actually something of interest for all of you who like to joke about Southern Hicks being the ones who inbreed. Not really. You know
Nope.
who inbreeds the most? Royalty.
Yes, they do. Most of the royals. Why do you think for so long there were so many royals connected to the Romanov family in Russia?
Why do you think that there's a high instance of hemophilia among European royalty?
Why do you think they're
Because
finally
secretly
accepting?
werewolves. The Doctor Who explained this.
And why do you think they're finally accepting commoners into royal families? Because they fucking married all their cousins.
So it's not really that all that common among the Southern Hick folk. It's actually a lot more common among the royals of the world.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so check your family tree a little bit closer. And check the royalty family trees among all those fancy elitists over there in their castles and manors. Because you may find that they have less forking than you do.
So there. You can let the Sugar Mac ship sail if you want, but don't you dare insult the Marble Mac shippers just because they might be cousins.
Might be.
Might.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Then
still
there's-
not a guarantee.
Then there's the fact that you go back, I don't know how many generations, maybe like 8 or something like 10 or 12, you get more people than there have been on the face of the earth in all of history.
Yep, pretty much.
There is there is some interbreeding.
But that's why the human genetic code has all of this random junk data to help us deal with that kind of interbreeding.
Yep.
Moving forward from inbreeding.
Yeah.
Please.
Enough of inbreeding.
So moving from creatures that need to copulate in order to reproduce to creatures that are created, loomed, or I'm not sure. How about some SU talk if you're up for it, Squirrel?
Oh yeah, Steven Universe. When you pop out of a stone. Sounds fine to me.
When you pop out
when
of a
you're,
stone,
when
and
you're literally a
automatically
crystal
gay.
with a hologram around you.
Pop out
And
of
you
a
become
stone
your
and
own mother.
Yeah, you pop out of a
Yeah.
stone, you're automatically gay.
And you're
your
made
own
of two
mom.
tiny lesbians.
Well, you know, I like the post about season 1, episode 1. Steven freaks out about his favorite ice cream sandwich going away. Season, what are we? Season 4, 5?
5.
And
92.
he's going on trial to answer for his mother's war crimes.
Yeah, how far we've come.
Yep.
From
It's
innocent to dark.
It's like people at the start when it's like, oh, it's just, I can't really get into it. It's so boring. Like, well, just wait. Give it
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Enjoy the boring while it lasts.
just
But-
marinate.
I'm just gonna go through this really quickly. Basically, Steven says he's Rose to Aquamarine and Topaz is a fusion. He says he's going to he's Rose. He's going to answer for the crimes that he did for shattering Pink Diamond. apparently Lars accidentally stows away with him, so Lars becomes a better character now because of all this, which is good because he really needed some character development.
Still don't like him.
Yeah.
Needed some after seeing Sadie in trouble and just going, fuck this shit, I'm
Yeah,
out.
and well, when everybody gets back, hopefully that'll be fixed. So basically, what happens is, they almost escape because Topaz almost helps them escape, gets caught by Aquamarine, and then the trial happens between Yellow and Blue being the judges. Which when they show up,
Oh god.
I'm going to. It's not super spoily. It's just Yellow and Blue Diamond, but wow, they're
There.
it's like a very kind of like almost want to say post-coitus kind of like look.
Is that just fancy talk for saying that they look fancy as fuck?
No,
No,
it means
Yes.
they just
talk saying that they boned.
yeah, like they just had like some weird like pity
Angry
sex going
sex.
on, like angry pity
Oh.
sex going on.
And
Okay.
then they
The
basically
way Blue is just like snuggled against Yellow. Yeah, here it is.
Oh,
Okay.
blue sapphire and yellow sapphire, huh?
No, Blue and Yellow Diamond.
Oh, the
Yeah.
diamonds.
Yeah,
I guess
that's how they show up. Is that?
Oh, I guess after they had that moment back
Yeah.
at the zoo, they've kind of bonded again.
Yeah.
I have to say, I do have to say this one thing about
I do have a theory that given what they said in after when they were both singing pretty much about how much they miss Pink Diamond. I have a theory that all the diamonds were essentially in this big polyamorous relationship.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Basically,
You were saying?
basically what happens, Steven goes to his trial. He gets of course the most worst nervous lawyer ever,
Of course.
who can't like focus on anything, while the defendant lawyer, or I can't think of it. I'm getting the terms mixed up. Prosecution is completely confident, completely smug about everything, totally knows what happens. So Steven tries to make up what happened because he honestly doesn't even know what happened. And Blue Diamond gets extremely pissed about this, says no, it was not the Point Break thing, it was a sword. She got killed by a sword. And then Steven's lawyer, after having a recess, Steven's lawyer goes, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the fuck happened.
You don't even know what goes on, and yet no one else does either. Because if they went to Earth, how come Pink Diamond's Sapphire didn't know? How come the Agalites didn't know? How come nothing happened? Because from all of the stories, Rose just kind of showed up there, stabbed Pink Diamond, and left. And like right as soon as Pink Diamond landed in her, what are they called? Little ship.
Palanquin.
Yeah, that's it. So, and no one knew this was going to happen, which, one of all you got fucking sapphires who know the future. So what the hell? So this means that it couldn't have been Rose. It must have been someone else that did it. And she immediately accuses, the lawyer gal immediately just goes, it could have been one of you two, pointing to the Yellow and Blue Diamond. So, of course, Blue Diamond is completely shocked. She's just like, oh my god, what? And Yellow Diamond is like, this is stupid, it's preposterous, no, and completely just zaps away both of the lawyers. So through all this time, Lars is like freaking the fuck out. So Steven just kind of like grabs Lars, they get into the little thing, they shoot off, but Steven can't really fly it, so they end up just kind of crashing through the roof of the courtroom and then falling all the way down to the surface of Homeworld.
Oh god.
Well, they get out and they're just kind of running around, and they've got these little sentry bots running around trying to find them. And so they both stand still because Lars saw this in a movie. He's like, stand still. I saw this in a movie. So they stand still. And of course, because Steven has a gem, it immediately detects him.
Good job.
And Lars is like, oh, wait. I think that movie was about dinosaurs.
Oops.
Well, then they get an arm kind of comes up from beneath the surface, and basically they go down there and they're basically saved by a bunch of gems that are kind of like the island of misfit toys, but this is just like a group of misfit gems. They've got a sapphire who can't really detect the future. She can only detect what just happened.
So she reads the past?
Not really the past, she just kind of reads the present. Like, as soon as they land and come in there, this little sapphire comes out, and she goes, oh, we're going to have some unique guests come by. And they're like, yes, they just landed here.
Nice.
But then they've got a kind of a half garnet, half sardonyx crystal gem who's extremely nervous all the time. They've got a two-headed kind of garnet looking gem. Then they got this giant, I don't know what it is, kind of thing. That looks like a giant worm, but it's like a mishmash of different gems.
Must have been an early experiment.
An early cluster experiment, I guess.
I guess so. So basically what happens is the Sentinels find the base, they all come down, find out that because Lars doesn't have a gem, he's completely invisible to the Sentinels. So he's running around blocking off all the gems and saving everybody. He gets really confident. In fact, he gets a little too confident, and he somehow hops onto one of them and disables it, but it explodes. He goes flying off, hitting a rock, and just kind of lands there on the ground, dead. Like, Steven checks for his heartbeat, and there's no heartbeat. He is fucking dead. Lars is dead.
I guess something came out of this.
What?
So
They actually killed a person on the kids show?
Lars is fucking dead. So
Holy
of course,
fucking donkey shit.
Steven, of course, starts to cry, and we all know what
Healing
happens
tears.
when Steven cries.
Healing
What happens with his
tears!
tears?
Yay!
Lars comes back to life, but he's not fully human, because when he checks his heartbeat, it's beating very slow.
Oh dear.
Okay.
And he's also pink, and he's got a cool scar over his eye.
Okay.
So he's like, why the fuck am I pink? Also, I'm not very hungry. Because I was hungry like an episode ago, but now I'm not.
Did he actually
they're
say
like-
that?
Well, this is weird. So
What does he become?
we don't know. He's just become something. So basically, so they're all like talking and stuff, and Steven accidentally touches Lars' hair. And he's like, whoa, what did you just do? So like Steven touches his hair again, and his hand is going through his hair. And Steven goes, oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me try something. So he starts going through his hair, and he's in that little alternate dimension with the tree in
You're
the field.
shitting me. He's
And
turned
so
into
he's like-
Lion version 2.
Wait a minute, whoa, I know this. Goes over to his mom's tree, goes down, and he poofs out of Lion back on Earth. So he's made like a little wormhole thing. So he's like, yay, I'm home. And he immediately runs over to the sink and just guzzles a fuck ton of water. And he's like, food! And he runs over, makes a peanut butter sandwich, and just starts crying because he hasn't eaten in like 5 days.
Jesus. Meanwhile, Lars is back on Homeworld like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Lars is like, what the shit? So he's like, yay, we can finally come home. Okay, Shadow Warp, shut up.
What they do?
He's just like, don't you think that Steven Universe needs to end? It's gotten too outlandish. Well, because you haven't been watching it. So he's like, yeah, we can bring...
Although, Squirrel, I will admit, this does sound really silly.
It's a bit weird, but it's Steven Universe. What do you expect?
It is, but once you actually watch it and understand what's going on...
So, he's essentially turned Lars into another pink lion.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And so now they're all gonna try to figure out, one, Steven got real excited and was like, we can bring everybody back to Earth. Oh wait, Lars can't go through his head because he like tries and that doesn't work. So now I think the next bomb won't happen until September. But now we're just like, well, time to fight the diamonds.
Time to fight the diamonds and hopefully get Lars back home.
Yeah.
And hopefully explain to Sadie why he's suddenly immortal.
Yeah.
And
That's another thing. Shit. Now Lars is immortal. That's gonna fuck up all kinds of things.
As long as they don't make it like fucking Clara when she got her sent out on the season 9 finale of Doctor Who.
What was that?
Oh, you're dead. Oh, she's dead. How sad. Oh, wait, no, she's not. She's alive. And oh, she's going to travel the universe. She'll go back to her point of time eventually because fixed point and all that. But it's like semi-indefinite Clara going on adventures in her own fucking TARDIS. Come out!
Wouldn't that be called a big fucking Mary Sue?
Yeah, it was
Mary Sue.
It was the dumbest shit in the world. Like, Clara was just like, I want to die, and she died. And the Doctor was pretty much forced to go back to Gallifrey after like a full fucking episode where he fought this like puzzle dimension, which was awesome. And then they wrapped that up by him going to the Time Lords and going, I can't do what you want me to do unless I have Clara. She wanted to die. Just let her die.
She gave her life. She had to sacrifice. Even the fucking semi-friend, semi-antagonist fucking girl.
Frenemy?
Yeah, the frenemy Lady Me, a.k.a. Ishilda, or whatever the fuck you want to call her. Chick from Game of Thrones. Even she said, she died, it was lovely, let it the fuck go.
And that's why I don't like Clara so
It's
much.
kind of why I know I'm hearing good things about Bill and all this stuff going on with the new Hughes season, but I'm kind of reluctant to get back to it, even as much as I like Capaldi. All the shit they did with Clara dragged on too long. They had a good part where they let her go, and then they brought her back for a shoehorned-in season.
Same here. I've been wanting to get back into
the latest couple of episodes. Been really exciting.
But I'm kind of hesitant to go back and watch anymore. But I'm just gonna wait till the season's done.
Same here. I kind of stopped. I kind of stopped at the haunted house and the blue alien, and then the fucking.
Anyway, Steven Universe is weird. Doctor Who is getting desperate.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's Moffat's last hurrah, and it seems like he's throwing out all his bullshit before he goes. Just to fuck it up for the next guy who has to take over.
Hey, remember, Doctor Who has survived worse than Moffat.
Yeah, they survived the fucking Six Doctors era when they were actively trying to kill it.
They also survived the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
They've survived worse, so hopefully they can.
I hope so. I hope so, because I liked that series.
But something I was going to bring up about Steven Universe and that picture of blue and yellow diamond that Squirrel showed. I was just like, it just kind of seems to me that the Steven Universe staff does not even give a fuck anymore.
No, they stopped giving a fuck a long time ago.
They're just like, we're going to make these characters as gay as sunshine.
Dude, at this point, they have been baking a cake that is layered in gay. It's like a 7-layer gay cake.
Every time Cartoon Network goes, that might be too gay, they keep going, intensify the gay!
Make it gayer!
Make it gayer!
Make it stupid! And ruin the best of the series.
Yeah.
Ruin it all!
Yeah, I still
Shoot
like
it all
it.
to hell.
I still like it. It's better than everything else that Cartoon Network's been putting out, except for Gumball.
Well,
Yeah.
let me just bring up a point, and this is going to segue into something else I think we should talk about today. I actually find it kind of refreshing, even though I'm not a Steven Universe fan. I really don't care. I actually do find it refreshing we're seeing this, and I'm starting to see that some other networks are doing as best as they can with what they're allowed to do. We saw it with Korra, and I don't care what anyone says, even if you don't like Equestria Girls, there is a lot of gay in that in those movies.
Well, yeah.
Because there's barely any male characters.
There's only one, and he's a creepy bastard.
I want to say one thing though that's been popping up that is not a good thing with the Steven Universe fandom. I'm only briefly mentioning it because we don't like fandom wank. But so far it seems that there are still some ships that the fans prefer over others. And so lately Steven Universe fans have been threatening and sending angry shit to the writers saying, make X ship that we like most canon instead of all these other ships, or we will
So bullshit.
or we're gonna do bad things to you all.
No, they'll just stop watching. Good riddance.
Good riddance.
And then
Stop
that's-
watching.
And then the same thing's happening with another frequently rapidly growing fan base, the Voltron reboot.
Yay!
I
Everyone-
haven't watched any of it.
I've seen the first episode. It's not bad. I'm not as crazy about wanting to see it as and stuff, especially given how much I loved the original as a child. But
I'd never heard of it until the reboot, to be honest.
well, the original Voltron,
It's okay.
it was great. I loved it. It introduced me to my first Bishonen, Prince Lotor, who was also my first villain crush. He was so pretty.
Anyway,
But yeah, like
the news that's going
because of
around is that
Lance and Keith shippers are threatening, blackmailing, and overall just being shitheads to the staff and the writers and even the cast, saying, make Lance and Keith gay boyfriends or we're gonna do all this shit. We're gonna leak stuff we found we're gonna do all this other shit.
Oh,
shit.
tell them to shut the fuck up.
I
Pretty
got
much, yeah.
bollocks.
also is that they're Lance and Keith. I'm like, guys, Lance and Keith hate each other.
Just because you want it to be one of those they hate each other to mask their attraction thing doesn't work.
Doesn't mean it
because-
works.
No, it doesn't. There's clearly no attraction here. They really don't like each other.
Yeah, they don't like each other. They really don't get along with each other. And yeah, honestly, just focus on the obvious Shiro and Princess ship, please, because that's working.
That's more important.
That's the big ship that needs to be focused on. I don't care that you don't like it because it's heterosexual. Whatever. It's clear,
Actually,
it's obvious, and it's pretty.
Speaking
Oh,
as someone who has, like Fanny, seen the original series, I don't think it's gonna matter because the original ship and it's not even the ship, the original canon couple is Keith and Allura. In the series, you actually starting to see that they're going to start working towards that, especially now that Shiro has disappeared.
Which mirrors, of course, the disappearance of Sven in the Americanized version.
Exactly.
Which still, honestly,
I don't that's the couple either, but it's what it is. I let the storytellers tell their story.
And it's their
Jeez.
thing. Even if I don't want Shiro to disappear, because let's be honest, I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I was a kid and I watched the original, I didn't know that in Go Lion, the original Shiro died. I thought it was. I didn't know until Lance seemed to have died, and I was so heartbroken as a child that Lance. Or sorry, not Lance, but Sven.
Shit.
Sven was the original leader of the Voltron Knights. He was awesome. He was pretty. Again, Bishonens, guys. And he was really, really cool. And then he died. And I was a child. I'd never seen this before. It broke my heart. And then when he returned, but with amnesia, I was overjoyed because, hooray, Sven is back. We can get back to how it was. And then they copped out. But again, it made sense because in the original Go Lion, as I discovered as an adult, that wasn't really Sven, aka Shiro. It was his little brother who just happened to look like him. But yeah,
Jeez, those stories are more fucked up than anything now.
well, blame America and trying to regionalize shit.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
hell, they had Hunk freaking endorsing Fruit Loops.
Who?
Hunk, the hungry,
The big guy.
beefy guy in the orange suit.
I love him, and he's a goof, but really, Fruit Loops, dude. But yeah, like the westernization of Voltron really changed a good bit of stuff, and they left a lot of interesting stuff out. But it was all I knew as a child. I still cling to it.
Isn't that the same thing they kind of did to Sailor Moon?
Yes, it is. But only in the first two seasons. After that, they tried to stick to the Japanese version as much as possible, but just actually.
No.
But real quick, getting back
like
to
the remake of that.
But yeah, the
shameless little assholes. You know who you are. You know what you're doing is wrong. So stop it.
yeah, they know what they're doing is wrong and in many points illegal. But yeah, they just
And
need
I
to
enjoyed
stop.
seeing them prosecute.
But what I hate even more is some of their justification for their actions. Some of them said that we're doing this because we're fighting the fight for gay
rights.
And I'm like,
No, you're not.
since the month of June is Pride Month, I want to go on the record and telling all of you little assholes who are white knighting little assholes who are threatening content creators to shut up. None of my homosexual friends would want you to do this. I don't want you to do this. Stop it.
I don't want you to do this.
Just because you want something really bad doesn't mean you can get it. Just be thankful for what we're allowed to have for now.
Case in point, and Trade will know this well. The John Locke debacle.
Oh yeah.
And if you,
We were like the actual writers of the show still vehemently deny that they've made that canon, and they deny that was their intention. However, the cinematography, the acting, and a lot of the choices that were brought on screen, and in fact the ending of season 4 of BBC Sherlock, that all points to a John Locke heavily implied ending. Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, we're lucky we got that, and yet we still have people who are bitching and moaning because they didn't outright declare their love for each other or have the big damn kiss. They're raising a baby! They're raising a baby together! They live together!
Yeah, plus the whole romance thing would be like a distracting element. They're crime solvers and snarky assholes first, and they're raising a baby. That's pretty much more than
You
enough.
all know they're boinking in the bedroom at the end of the day. What more do you want?
Like hell,
But
even
these
as
are also
even
the same-
They want a peek. That's what they want.
even as a guy who does not avidly ship John Locke, I would be perfectly okay if it was canon or if it's implied.
As it is.
Yes.
So, I mean,
Hell, we're given
people-
enough to make theories about it, so that's fine by me.
if
yeah,
you're that
just
desperate to
let it be.
if you're that desperate for something to see something in shows and stuff, like you can always
Fanfic!
you start. Well, yeah, you can always write fanfics, but like you can, if you're like that desperate to see stuff on TV, maybe make that your goal and career to like make your own show.
People lost their shit over Sulu and his boyfriend only cuddling.
They hug. You have a photo of them with their kid. That's it.
And everyone's
I'm
like,
fine
why
with
aren't they kissing? Why aren't they kissing each other?
Because they don't need to.
Because not every married couple needs to snog at every greeting.
Or at the drop of a hat.
And I don't
Yeah.
have a hat with me to
That
drop.
I really hate to say it, but be realistic. We're getting the LGBT community is getting has grown. Like the acceptance has grown by leaps and bounds over the past 20 years. Like we would never have had something like Korra at the
Or
ending of
Steven
Korra
Universe.
or Steven Universe 10 years ago. Hell, I would say 5 years ago.
Honestly, I agree. Not even 5 years ago would we have had something like this. So, We're
So
glad
the
for
matter
the
is that it takes a slow process. Stop being impatient. Just because you want something to happen doesn't mean it can. You need to convince people.
I mean,
And acting
people are
like
only-
this, is the exact opposite way you convince people. All you're doing is making yourselves look like a bunch of psychotic assholes.
This is what gives fandoms a bad name, and what gives as the trope goes, this is why the fandom can't have nice things. So, I think it's time for another music break.
Yeah, we kind of needed to.
Yes, let's go. Music break away.
So we can make cupcakes.
You're listening to Treetime on Celestia Radio, all pony all the time, except when it's make it gay, unless we don't want to.
Okay, we're back, and we're going to be doing a Mad Lib.
We're
Yay!
back and sleepy.
I would like to
Will
say
my
that
connection hold out? Stay tuned and see.
I know.
I would like to say that most of us are back. I think
Same
Fanny's
phone
away.
time, same phone channel.
And Zai is getting sleep delirious right now, so
Yeah.
Without further ado, we turn it over to our resident Princess of Giant Hats, Miss Rarity.
AKA Diamond Butt.
aka too fabulous for this ass.
AKA will she respond to any of our snarky quips?
She's too
AKA,
good for us.
I'm not sure if she has any of her Mad Libs prepped.
AKA, she's going to get them right now, and that's why she's not
Okay,
sleeping.
sorry about that.
An AKA shut the fuck up, guys.
Yes, it is an AK. Shut the fuck up. I just had to take my device off the charger.
Do whatever you need to do, Miss Rarity.
How can we
Find your
charge?
I do that
Charger.
anyways.
Find your charger.
I
style
already
your
have
vein,
it,
put
idiot.
Sweetie Belle in. Put Sweetie Belle in the rum.
Trey,
whatever you
shut
need
up.
to do.
Trade, shut up.
Yeah.
Trying to think what we can do one on. Let's do. Oops, sorry, I actually didn't plan on this. Shut up. Okay, I got one. See, Grizzly, are you there?
His mic is muted.
Yeah.
So no.
Just listen.
Let's see. Squirrel, let's start with you.
Okay.
Someone in the room, male. Why is that funny?
Oh, fuck was
Oh no, something
Ten.
else I just came across.
Anyways, what'd you say?
Is that a hyena I just heard?
Yes, that was a
that was-
hyena.
That was worse than my laugh.
I'm gonna say Sherlock.
Alright, what's this?
Shirley,
Uh-huh.
someone in the room, female. Choose carefully.
Yourself.
Okay.
Okay, can we put what 10?
Are we on?
Yes,
Yeah,
we are. Oh,
Can we have what 10 put in the Discord chat on the show chat, please?
Oh, see, it explains my laugh, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
10.
Hi.
Plural noun.
Plural noun. Just because of it, spaceships.
I knew it. I knew she was gonna say.
Specifically, wrong spaceships.
Penny? Penny?
What?
A plural noun.
Kittens?
Okay. And yay, the good
Plural
news! Oh, Trey.
Hi.
A town.
How? It's Starlight's Village?
It's a village.
That village really needs its own name.
They call it a town in the song,
We
so
just call it Starlight. Let's just use it. Starlight's Village.
Our town. Okay.
Our town.
Well, actually, hang on. I think by definition, to be a village, it needs a villa. Would Starlight's mansion, or not mansion, but
That
bigger
would-
town?
That would count as a via.
our town
I just put it in, so can we just
in
go
the
on?
middle of nowhere.
So, like, a village isn't just a small town. It's not big enough to be
No,
classed as a town.
there's actually a definition for it.
Let's just keep moving on.
Yeah.
Anyways, fluff and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Adjective.
Melting. No, that's a verb.
Melty.
Frozen.
Okay, go from one extreme to another.
And there's the obligatory
Well,
cameo
you
from
can have
Irene
an
Adler.
ice lily that is frozen but also melting.
I got it. Judy.
Yes.
Noun.
Clippers.
Well, it's singular, so just
Clipper.
clipper.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yes.
A plural noun.
Oh, now you want what plural noun?
Rags.
Rags. Shirley.
Uh-huh.
Adjective.
Hungry?
That's an adjective. Ten.
You.
A city.
Winneapolis.
Oh yeah, it gets real cold in Minneapolis, don't
Oh,
you know?
Oh yeah.
AJ.
Yep.
A vegetable.
Thank you.
You grow a few on your farm.
I know, but you know my favorite answer. Okay.
Those are
Vegetables.
fruits.
I know that. Vegetable. Carrots.
I thought you would say celery stalks.
I was
Same.
hoping she
That's
would.
too easy.
Plus carrots. You don't grow the carrots, do you, AJ? I thought you just leased that land out to Carrot Top.
We do lease at the Carrot Top, but she lets us have at least a quarter of the crop that come in.
Wow, carrots must be good business in Equestria.
No kidding.
Not to
We're
mention,
horses.
not to mention, you get a quarter of the crop. Damn.
Trade.
It's our land.
A
That sounds-
color.
How do you think she pays the rent?
Pius.
Use.
What the fuck?
They're horrible.
Can't be creative? No.
No, he can't be.
Green is not a creative color.
You didn't say green. I wasn't
Side.
suggesting green. Yes.
Noun.
Alpaca. Like paprika.
Are you obsessed with alpaca?
No.
But you mentioned it.
Alpacas have nice fur.
They make good
It's
socks. Cutie.
Yes.
Another noun.
Pincer.
Squirrel.
Yes.
And number.
12.
Shirley, an adjective to close it out.
Oh. Just because Fanny got me thinking about it. Thirsty.
Okay, Kirsty.
Question is, what are you thirsty for, boy?
Well, I think it's more what Fanny's thirsty for.
Okay, since we've been talking about traveling, this is a dialogue between a tourist and a salesperson. In this case, Sherlock is the tourist, and I am the salesperson. Yeah, it says that. Played by Sherlock and Rarity.
Yay.
I can't really do your voice. So let me do this. Do you want me to do this? I'm gonna type out in the chat what your line is.
Oh god, now I have to narrate this.
Yes?
Oh lord.
Why not just send him the link to the Mad Lib?
No,
It probably can't copy over what's been
no, it
told.
doesn't do that.
Oh, well.
Anyway. Sketch time with Treetime.
Yay.
Alright,
And if you
Here's your-
start complaining about
here's your first line.
Oh, here we go. Alright. Hello there, miss. I'm looking for some postal spaceships that I can mail back to my kittens in Starlight's Village.
Oh,
Oh, that's awful.
I didn't know that about you, Detective.
Watson's gonna hold that one over you.
Here's the next one. Well, we have some very frozen cards. Would you like some with pictures of our local clipper, or with pictures of rags growing along the beach?
Wait for it.
Here's your next line.
I would like 5 of those that show my hungry hotel.
Oh dear.
I didn't think Minecraft was capable of laughter.
Your laugh sounds like that of a whale that is beach.
I can see why she doesn't laugh too
Are you
often.
going to write to your kittens about that?
No,
Wow.
perhaps I shall save this recording of you, and have Celestia hear your laugh.
I don't think she'd mind.
Ooh.
I don't think
She's
she'd
heard
mind.
it before. You'll have to try.
Anyways.
that.
Alright, next line. Okay, what's the next line? We have some... Oh, no, wait, that was the one we did. Here we go. Alright, now, how about this bumper sticker that says, Winneapolis, Equestria's greatest little carrot.
Goodness.
Next.
Okay, here's your next line.
No, thank you. But I would like to see one of those puce hats you have with the alpaca. My sister will love them.
Jesus,
How dare you?
Jesus, Mycroft, your laughter is worse than mine.
Well, Trade, you have no purpose here anymore.
Nope, go home. We have a new laugh track.
We have a better laugh us than other people have been doing the news lately.
I said her laugh was worse than mine, not better.
The difference?
Exactly.
Okay, next.
Alright, next line. Okay, here. Okay, here you go. You look just like a pincer. That was a strange line.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like I'm trying to sell. Or like trying to sell it to him, you know? You look like you want one of these. There. Here's your last line.
Good, I'll take it. Now, if you can sell me some 12-cent stamps, I'll let all my friends back home know what a thirsty time I'm having.
And that was dialogue between tourist and sales pony.
Is the detective looking forward to visiting a certain wagon near Ponyville?
Rodent!
she-
I require this recording for
But
blackmail.
does she live in... I didn't think Trixie was from Minneapolis.
It depends on if it involves alcoholic chocolates or not.
Trixie?
Hmm?
Step.
You're the one who said you wanted to experiment with threesomes.
Oh!
I'm getting party favor in his balloons!
I don't like
like party favor. He's blue. He's my color. It would be like having two of me, and you really only need one of me.
Wow.
And on that note,
So the cloning spell is not acceptable. Okay, I'll write that down.
Yeah, time to go, Rarity.
yeah, we should call it a night.
Good night,
Well,
everybody.
I think Trixie wouldn't mind you being Clone Starlight.
Not the intended purpose of that spell. Good night.
Everyone
Night.
say good night. Mr. Rudy, your final say.
Bye bye.
Want to know
Bye.
what I'm planning with that spell.
All of us here, this is Mr. T saying, you look like such a nice pincer. Whatever that means.
Wow.
Good night, you nice pincer.
Bye.